let me guess, they couldn't find any pencils at the trailhead. If I've heard once, I've heard 100. No, it's okay. Go ahead and fill one up for them. Which one is it? No good. That side's overflowing already. Do they know how cold it gets up there? Did they put in an oil stove? I knew it. Where are they from? Portland? Seattle, even worse. They all built a fire in the Alpine just to cook their turkey wieners. Send them back down to the sand camp for the night. Anything else? I don't know. I'm still monitoring the situation here. Not yet. I'll let you know when it happens. Honestly, some people walk into the national forest and act like they own the place.
I don't see it. I'll stop up the way.
You would have seen any movement. He's just trying to blend in. Look for the color.
Tell me again.
Sort of a mottled gray.
Huh?
You know, Spot. Spotty.
Field biologist, right?
Well, graduate studies.
Well, don't sell yourself short, huh? Anyone who can use the word model is at the advanced level. Now, help me find this creature.
Where are you at?
Pretty high. I think lightning hit the trunk.
And up about 3 branches shooting out on the same side.
All right.
And a big swirled mass.
Yeah, I got it.
Wrong tree. Now, move to the left. And you will see the top of a young hemlock. Keep going left. And the very next tree is the Douglas fir.
Right.
Now, up about 3 branches.
Well, I'll be damned.
Find him?
Looks asleep.
Not injured.
Don't think so. How do you identify him?
He dropped his wallet.
Yep, that's Russell, all right.
An employee ID for Cuts Contractors. The only phone number I found.
Ain't that word printed in months. Suppose that's part of the reason he's up there.
Oh, no, not an unemployed logger.
That ain't all his wife left him.
Oh, God.
Not the trying to kill himself, though, not Russ.
You sure about that?
Nah, more likely to go to flak jacket than an AK-47 taking a back road out there.
God. Oh, God.
Now, work at a post office, those who's got that going for him. You stay awake up there, Russ. She'll be here soon.
Who'll be here?
What? Sarah. Told her right after heard from you, of course. Gotta find a car. It's a long drive.
Is that a good idea to bring her here?
Believe me, hon, if anyone can get him down, it's her.
How well do you know her?
Not well.
Oh.
She's my daughter. We don't talk much anymore, though. Accused me of participating in, what was that she called it? Last great buffalo hunt. Left her husband, one of the best cutters around, mind you. Walked out on the family business, which she would have inherited and moved to Portland. Now she works for one of those preservationist groups. You know the kind I mean, don't you? Beauty, Bambi, and backpacking.
You cut mostly old growth, don't you?
It's a living, hon. Used to be a good one, too. Just ask your employer, Forrest Service. These reserves used to be the best tree farms in the country till 20 years ago. When we started putting up barbecue grills and campers.
You know, this is probably not the right time to discuss forest management. Not while we've got an emotionally disturbed man in a treetop.
Well, seems like a good time to me. In fact, I was just thinking, how nice it would be to get the Department of Agriculture in on this. Think we should give them a call?
Please.
All right, hon. Where'd you find the wallet?
I saw it fall. Heard it dropping through the branches.
Must have taken him by surprise.
Well, I came up the trail unnoticed. This unauthorized campsite.
Not the kind of man bothered with permits.
I was afraid it might be another you thief.
Oh, what?
Someone's stripping bark off the Pacific yew trees.
There's money in that?
Quite a bit. It's a key ingredient in console. A remedy for cancer.
Oats and tree bark. Thought I'd heard of everything.
We do some hiring at new season. Might need some work for loggers.
I'll keep it in mind, hon.
My name is Iko.
You tell those boys Forest Service give me a call. If they won't let me cut, I'll be happy to strip. I just can't stand the idea of all these trees just standing here.
Providing oxygen and scenery.
Right! What a waste of timber. Where is he?
Rover.
Should have guessed. Why is it that the only time I ever hear from you is when Russ has some sort of an emotional crisis?
You got to admit, at least he's doing his best to keep the family together.
No, I can think of other ways.
You hear me, Russ? This is the last time!
Remarkable agility for a man his age. How does he do it?
Experience, boy. You're looking at the best far climber in Willamette County. To this day, I put my money on him over any young highballer in a grip-bait contest.
Sounds like a perfect candidate for that demonstration job at the Museum of Science and Industry.
Don't start, Trey.
Why not? I think the museum is the perfect spot for the old boy, along with the other relics of civilization. Whaling techniques on Tuesday, the Pony Express on Wednesday, Russ and his chainsaw on Thursday.
No call to be cool, boy.
Cool.
Yes, Trey, you could give us a little help here.
Hey, I'm totally sympathetic. You hear me, Russ? I care about you too. You poor, miserable, unwanted bastard! You're not just one more casualty of federal mismanagement and industrial decline. Okay, well, so you are. Tell you what, when you come down, I'll interview you for Timber Watch. That's my newsletter. Circulation increased by 3,000 this year alone.
I wouldn't stand so close, boy.
Close to what?
To the tree. You see, he's been up there for several hours now, and I assume he took a full canteen.
What are you talking about?
Never mind.
I'm a son of a bitch! Oh, disgusting juvenile!
No, I didn't want to be here a while. Hey, Dre.
What now?
What's the difference between a truck full of spotted owls and a truck full of bowling balls?
What?
Cannon loads bowling balls with a pitchfork.
Is that what passes for humor in logging towns?
Well, there's not much else to laugh about.
I guess he's got no intention of coming down.
You know what it takes, don't you, Terry? See what he brought me. Can't say that boy helped any. It's become a personal issue with him. Personal? He asked me to live with him. Oh, Lord! Just until the divorce is final. Oh, then what? Another wedding?
That's the general idea, according to Trey, anyway.
My own daughter. And a green freak. Your father would turn over in his grave if he hadn't been cremated.
I haven't said yes, Mother, so there's no need to mention it to Russ. He's easily upset.
I've noticed.
Well, now, don't you worry. I'll have him out of your precious fiber farm in time for market.
Is it my imagination, or do people dislike federal employees?
I take it you're not from around here.
No, just
Yep. You're gonna have to trouble making friends.
Here's what I'm looking for.
Ain't better cutter yet who won't respond to that.
You gotta be kidding.
Wait and see.
It's kind of a subconscious effect.
This is ridiculous. I'm calling that station call. Come in, John. Come in. The situation here is unchanged. Can you reach the San James station? Who did that? Come on now, who was it? Haven't I told you the worst thing to do to a lawsuit?
So, which next
Just
subject?
don't change the subject. What is your problem?
See what I tell you, best far climber in Willamette County.
Would you, mind giving us a minute alone, please?
sure. I need to take something of the rich.
And out and down the river. Look for old Yellow Jack. Say, any salmon left in San Diego?
They're endangered.
Who isn't?
bring out the worst in each other?
Oh, I can't speak for Golden Boy. As for me, gosh, why don't I like that guy? After all, he is a friend of yours, assuming friend is still the appropriate word.
Russ,
now,
you...
Let's see. Could it be his flatlander attitude, or his perfectly groomed appearance, or his ever so trendy Northwest apparel, or his logger-hating magazine, or his new four-wheel drive with that cellular thumb, or could it possibly just be that damn ponytail? Nope, I got it. It's his teeth. They look like the originals, which means he never got hit by a runaway choker or knocked down by a slip cable. Hell, you can't even get near a tree with a saw blade without being hurt somehow. I've seen them explode, you know that? It's true. Trees can explode, blow up right in your face before you even finish the diving cut.
I remember.
Won't find a man in this county ain't been hurt somehow. Insurance agencies won't even return our calls. Say the only job more dangerous is professional football. Of course, those guys get paid a little better.
Calm down, Russ. You're gonna have a rigging.
My own father, God rest his soul, lived to the ripe old age of 49 till the rotted out cedar came down to his back. 10 years of whacking that never kept him from a day's work.
I was talking about you and Trent.
So am I. If he had just one little scar on his face, just one finger missing, hell, that's enough for a slight limb. I'd have some respect for that pissant tree lover. I didn't give him permission to talk about shutting down a way of life, for which my father contributed his last breath. No, he's just too damn pretty.
Oh, so this is what it all comes down to. Jealousy.
Oh, you don't think he's pretty?
We are not talking about me.
We are now. Why do you hang around with him?
We have common interests.
Really? What position?
Impossible. The divorce isn't even finally getting. You're already worried about other men.
You mean to tell me he's never even laid a hand on you? Never even tried? Funny how quiet the horse can get.
You know, you may find this hard to believe. Sometimes late at night I can manage to remember a few good times. Sometimes I can miss you.
What keeps you from coming
You know
home?
what keeps me? I can't reconcile my beliefs.
Ah, here we go. Politics.
Use whatever word you want. It is still the most important thing in my life. To try and preserve this planet, not so much for myself as for the children.
Meaning, of course, the children we never had.
God, Russ, just listen to yourself. Not everything in this world has to do with you and me. There are more important things out there.
More important than us.
At the moment. Yes.
Another exploding tree.
Why do you say these things?
You're right.
It's not like you don't have a choice, Russ. Anything's better than sitting around here feeling sorry for yourself.
So what do you suggest?
Eco-tourism.
Aw, geez, not this again.
Come on,
Come on, Tara. Do you see me renting mountain bikes, handing out soft yogurt to people from Long Island?
You know that you're better than anyone else around.
Trail guy. Ah, there's the life. Just look at them big trees there, folks. Bet you ain't never seen the likes of those back in Ohio. And don't forget, we forced hundreds of local folks out of their jobs just so you can run your video cams and tell the neighbors back home while you spent the vacation roughing it.
That is hardly fair.
And while you're at it, just help yourself to all the fishing game. After all, you don't mind taking our lumber to build your hot tubs and wipe your asses, so why not just finish the job and take all our natural resources? But be sure to tell the folks back home in Saginaw how we're raping the environment. Okay, group photo.
Why do you have to have such a closed mind? I don't think it would be such a bad life, maybe. Having a little bed and breakfast on the edge of the forest. Wouldn't have to worry about you being killed or injured every hour
That's
of the
not
day.
the reason you left me. You know it, Tara. You were ashamed.
Well, I don't think displacing wildlife and butchering the landscape is anything to be proud of.
You know, there was a time you didn't even care about
I didn't have a care. Not until Mom started sending crews into the old grove.
And I became a butcher. Yeah, what'd you say? You're aware. Should I? Is this, Nah, it's okay, buddy. After a long, hard day of slaughter and destruction, this little Hitler gets tired. So the two of you will excuse me.
Mr. Sawyer, I'm afraid you've jumped on an authorized site. No offense.
And I'm afraid the only person in danger at this particular moment is some pellet counter telling me where I can or cannot take a nap. No offense.
He's just doing his job, Russ.
Yeah, at least he's got one.
Sorry.
What's he so sensitive about?
Russ is, a vet. Works like a butcher having a residence with him.
Vietnam?
That's why he became a cutter. For the fresh air, not the scenery, it wasn't even the money. It was the solitude. Now all of a sudden he's the killer of spotted owls and ancient forests. It's like he just stepped off the plane in his uniform facing the protest.
What do you want me to do?
Cut him away. He wants to spend some time alone in the woods. Who's he gonna hurt? Who's gonna hurt him?
There are designated sites.
All swarming with people who can't spend more than one night away from their hot showers and blow dryers. You know what they're
But
like.
the rules-
The rules are meant to be changed. This is America. You know what I mean? Don't be so jacked.
Japanese. I wonder why do unhappy people like to go to the woods? Why not a bar?
You know that old saying, the tree falls in the forest.
If a tree falls in the forest and no one is there to hear it, you can still get an injunction in federal court.
Is the noble warrior returned?
He's rescued, Trey, so leave him alone.
You know, I kind of liked the tree sitting bit. Reminded me of the early days of the movement.
Hardly the same.
Oh, I don't know. Earth first used to do things like that.
Along with spiking trees and putting sugar in the Aztecs' bulldog.
Renegades. No one ever approved of tactics that could cause injury.
Officially, anyway.
Besides, now we know that it's more productive sitting in a courtroom than sitting in a tree.
Really? Well, I just thought your generation was scared of heights.
Oh, I'm beginning to see where the sympathies lie around here. Not with the piss-e, but with the pisser.
He has been through a lot,
Oh,
Trey.
you know, this is truly amazing. Here is a guy who sends 4 people running all over the state just to hold his hand, yet I'm the one who's out of line. Would it be too sullen of me to suggest that what he really needs is a good therapist?
Yes, it would.
You know, mister, I hope you hear more about trees than you do with people.
Good one, bud.
You know, I've been wondering about something. What in the world are the Japanese doing in the U.S. National Forest anyway? Shopping?
Stop it, Trey.
Let's see. There's a red cedar. What a lovely deck for your dad's ranch house. And there's a young redwood. How perfect for that dining room table Mom's been looking for. And what about this Douglas fir here? I know. Oh, a tea house.
Is this the only common ground you people can manage to find? Japan bashing.
It's a great American pastime, hon. Makes us feel all warm inside.
Lay off, Trey. It's not like his family's responsible for the trade wars.
How do you know? Did he give you his background?
Well, why don't you ask him? No, it's none of his business, but we just need him to know.
What's your father do?
Dude,
You know, for a living.
he has his own business.
Which is...
Uh-oh! It's okay, Eco. It's not like your father imports raw logs or anything, right?
I knew it. 4 billion board feet of untouched lumber in Japan, but do they dare touch any of their own precious forests? No, it's just a wage economic war.
Don't you listen to him, hon. You people are the only ones keeping our heads above
I
water.
have explained this to you many times, Mother. Every raw log sent overseas equals 4 lost jobs in the state. So just exactly whose heads are we talking about
Oh,
here?
Lord, Tara, we need one job. It's not hurt the environment or exploit the
There are hundreds of jobs.
and where you can make a living wage.
Well, now you're just being unreasonable.
Will you all shut the fuck up?
to show that I'm not completely insensitive. Trees more than people. Isn't that what you said?
Maybe I should come say
No. No, you were right. And you gave me some remarkable insight into Sawyer's predicament. I mean, after all, isn't he a lot like the very trees he cuts down? Trees that serve their purpose well for half a century or so. But then, according to the industry at least, trees that outlive their usefulness.
Don't do this, Trey.
I bet he feels a lot like this big old Douglas here. Needles thinning out on top, bulging out the middle with fatty tumors, infected with all the rotten disease that naturally comes with age, a home for various microbes and parasites, losing his ability to keep his appendages erect. Maybe he's right. Maybe it's better to just cut it.
You're gonna see some cotton out and stuff like this little break.
What's gonna happen?
None of their own quality.
Come on, Pops, I'm ready for it.
Put it down, Russ.
Oh, I know where it's going.
Please stop it! Pardon me, thou bleeding piece of earth, that I am meek and gentle with these butchers. Shakespeare.
Kiss your ass goodbye, college boy, Rusty Sawyer. No.
Wait, there's an owl around here.
I didn't say owl. Oh, yes, you did. I said bow.
You scared away the fowl?
It's an old Japanese saying. It means do not agitate my upset stomach.
Oh, sneak that out.
Where's the nest?
I don't know.
Where did you see it last?
Well, I was up on that ridge
Oh,
yesterday.
damn it! All right, come on, let's go take a look.
Oh, you know what that means, don't you,
I know
Claire?
what it means.
All right. I'll show you where I saw it if you promise to approach it. Fine.
Oh, believe me, Fred, when it comes to spotted owls, I can be as quiet as the mice they can see.
Lead the way.
3,000 acres I can't cut. That's what it means. This timber is slated for sale next year if he ever finds that nest.
You won't find the nest, not up on the ridge.
How do you know?
Because I know where it is.
Shit, boy, so where? You saw it there?
I was sitting next to
Is
it.
there a pair?
Just one. But you know the weirdest part about it? You promised not to tell anyone.
Yes, yes, I promise.
Kind of liked it.
Not my fault, you son.
I like the owl. I thought it was cute.
Let me see if I understand this. But you mean to tell me you were sitting close enough to stare at the very eyes of a creature that represents an end of a century of tradition and prosperity. You're telling me you thought it was cute?
So embarrassed.
Stay for
They had these big brown eyes like a cute little spotted pussycat or something. And I wasn't afraid of anything. I mean, I could have leaned over, put my arm around his little gray neck and squeezed the life out of that little thing and it wouldn't let me. That's how sure it was. I meant it no harm. I feel like I lost my manhood.
At the very least.
Oh, God, why'd you have to make it an owl? Why couldn't you have made it some endangered forest rat? Or some disgusting beetle that lives on its own dung? The public relations never would have worked. Save the Pacific dung beetle. Get into the shit, won't you? Oh, good. Y'all. Wise old owl. Massive hunter. Protector of the forest. Hell, even Merlin has an owl.
Who? Merlin Crab down with the sawmill?
Oh, King Arthur's Merlin. Remember the Disney cartoon?
All right. Well, look, boy, don't punish yourself. It's not just owls anymore. Now they've added salmon to the list and that weird fuzzy seabird.
The marble.
That's it. Hell, Terry even goes further than that. Says we all have to start looking at the big picture. According to her, everything connects somehow. Plants, animals, even trees.
Ecosystem.
That's the word.
She uses it a lot.
Look. Let's just keep this little owl nest our little secret. And I'll figure something out. In the meantime, drop a few from the Forest Service. Talk to that guy and let him keep the tent here.
Right.
Don't mention it.
That's the life.
What?
3,000 acres per pair.
Did you know they mate for life?
Listen up, boy. Now, I like animals as much as the next person. But you gotta know where to draw the line.